Hi, and welcome to Divine Goddess Tarot. My name is Jessica. I am a channel for Divine Goddess energy that resides in everyone, no matter if you resonate male or female. We all have masculine and feminine energies within us, and the importance of these are that if we do not balance them, we usually have a stuckedness as far as in our life. And yes, that is a total Jessica-ism, but it's true. If we are not balanced in those energies, we have a tendency of not moving forward. And the reason why I say that is because feminine energy, and I educate this with, so if you're a return or you're new coming to my channel, this is energy that a lot of people don't realize that power comes from feminine source. And masculine is actually our consciousness, our direction. It's kind of that grounding. I use this analogy a lot, the string to the kite. So we're gonna kind of go crazy if we don't have that focus, if we don't ground into our masculine energy. However, our world is very much in need of tapping into true feminine energy. And what I mean by that, there's a lot of toxic aspects that women empowerment is a very big thing, but it's really what we deserve in our world is feminine energy at its truest source, its truest intention, because divine feminine energy unchecked is also toxic. So it's the same thing with masculine energy. It's the same. There's shadowy aspects for all the energies. And so when we can tap into our lighter sides of those energies and embody them, we truly create balance for ourselves in our lives. And how we change the world is me, is you, is when we look at our lives and we become the ripple effect for our world. When we raise our vibration to a higher frequency, then it just ripples. It is just the law of attraction. We roll out exactly what we're feeling inside, and we see that everywhere. They say, the saying goes that how I see you is how I see me. So when we can tap into those energies, learn from them, grow, take those pieces and take them into our lives, we change them. So let's see what goddesses are present with us today. It could be one, it could be a few. Let's just see where that goes and see who has messages for you today to inspire. I always say that not every reading, of course, will resonate. You might just find nuggets of truth. We've got Lizzie, Revelation, and we've got Athena for knowledge. And I'm going to show you those. We're going to go with both of those today. So these are them. And I love these because, just like I was saying, knowledge is power. And so when I learn about me, I actually learn about you, because we're all so connected in our oneness. And so Revelation, I want to read more into that and what it's telling me. I want to clarify that. And we're going to do that with tarot today to just get a bigger picture of everything that's going on here. I'm also seeing with Athena, she's got a beautiful owl on her shoulder. That wisdom, knowledge. I love owl energy. Definitely part of my totem. We're going to use this deck today. And we're just going to see a nice spread as far as a picture, to gain some more knowledge as far as what the collective here today is, what information would serve. And so, like I said, anything that doesn't resonate, put it on the shelf. It might be applicable another day. All right, we're gonna pick that one. Page of Wands in reverse, as well as Five of Pentacles, and we're gonna do a bottom draw. Yeah. And Queen of Swords, we're adding that one because I'm feeling that. As you can see, I just flipped it. Oh, Two of Cups and the Hangman in reverse. Now I'm feeling a shuffle. This is interesting because I'm seeing, oh yeah, Temperance. Right there. Three of Swords. And the World world in reverse. So that would definitely feel like your world's in reverse if you've got the Three of Swords coming on. So revelation, knowledge, Two of Cups, Hangman in reverse, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's kind of getting unstuck. There is and could be a three-party here. And I say sometimes the third party is also what we're carrying with us. So I know in the reading that I did yesterday, it's kind of the same theme as what I'm hearing is that, and there could be an actual third party going on, and you know that. That intuition, that knowing that's right here, you know if your partner is cheating on you. So your natural knowing always knows. However, there's also another side to that third party that I don't feel is addressed very often. And that is when someone has been cheated on, they're in a new relationship, and that's what they're pitching with because they have not healed it. They're always assuming, they're always thinking that their new partner is going to do the same thing. And I feel that could be a third party situation in that, but it's in your own mind. It's in your own unhealed wound. So, and that can leave us feeling out in the cold. That can get in our way from moving forward. With the Two of Cups here, this is partnership, and of course the Three of Swords. So the question that you get to ask yourself if you feel that there is a third party is, of course, doing the work. Is this something that I am putting into my relationship, or is it that really sickly feeling that, so search, you have your answers. And so to shine some light on that, of course, is Athena. We've got her and Liazi of Revelation. I know I'm botching her name. So we're going to look her up and clarify. We'll learn together today. Because I'm not too familiar with this goddess. So I'm excited to learn something along with you and see where this is applicable for this storyline. Temperance is your tapping into your higher knowing. The Queen of Swords energy is knowing. It is absolutely knowing. That is that beautiful energy of being grounded and knowing the direction right here. So tapping into this as well as being balanced in your feelings and emotions. That can get running away with ourselves if we haven't healed past wounds. So make sure to look at that, and we're going to see how that goes. I'm going to ask for a little bit more clarification with the Hangman in reverse. I want a little bit, that one's speaking to me. Page of Cups in reverse, Queen of Pentacles, and let's do a bottom draw. So Page of Swords. So yes, so this is I'm hearing that to be very self-nurturing. Whether that this Three of Hearts is, whoever this is for, if something is not working in your relationship, for you to go within, do the self-nurturing, and find your power to be your authentic self and to stand for you and your boundaries, because this is extremely painful if this is really happening in the 3D for you. And that's how, because if you're with someone that you shouldn't be with, and I say shouldn't loosely because clearly you're with them now, that's the lesson. So the lesson is for you now and to show you what it is that you're supposed to learn from this. I believe every relationship is a success even in its failure, because that is something that is giving us the knowledge we need to move forward, to really have the offering that we really truly want. With this Two of Cups that's the union we want. We want to have something that is our equal in our love. And actually, if we're in a toxic relationship, Right now, it is showing us where we're at. So we must take and attain that knowledge as to see why we are in the position that we're in, because there's nothing by accident. We're too amazing for anything to be happening by accident. It is showing us, it is teaching us the skills, the lessons, and to have that revelation of, and it could be that relationship that exposes why we're picking something toxic. So take a look at that. The Page of Wands is in reverse. There's this, all energy could be holding you back from taking that step forward into something new. Let's read Athena on knowledge. I want to read that because I feel like that there's something else there to add to this, as well as the other. That one is 5. Athena, the Greek goddess of intellect and strategy, says, okay, knowledge is power. And if you are in a perfect position to gain greater clarity at this time, your hard work is paying off, and everything you have learned about life has brought to you this moment in time. Your knowledge, logical choices, and intentions are aligned with divine will. Your intellect is keen and your mind is clear. You know what you have to do. Right now, the world is making sense. You don't have to question or debate it. You can take things at face value. If you think it adds up, that's because it does. Have courage, my love. Your most precious dreams are within reach. The goddess Athena will help you. So yes, this is definitely, I believe, singing to somebody who perhaps is in a situation that their partner isn't being faithful. And so know it. Use strategy. Communication is key. However, don't always, I've been through divorce in that situation, and always seek legal guidance if it is going to be something of that structure. Use wisdom. Ask for assistance for people that you know have that knowledge and that can protect you in that way. So the alignment message I'm going to also read on this, because I just feel like there's more to this, to someone who's in this heartbreak. It says sometimes logic just isn't enough to determine the truth or your situation, and I agree with that. In the fact that you don't always get to ever find out why. There's not always a why someone does what they do. And sometimes I think for closure sake, we want those whys. And I remember in a personal development course that I took, they always said that was the booby prize of life. And I agree with that, even though whys are really nice to have. Booby prizes are nice. But don't get attached to getting your why, okay? So it says, right now things don't add up or make sense, so you may find yourself distrustful. Ingenuity and curiosity are called for as you face the unknown. Don't jump to conclusions. All the information has yet to be revealed. And so that's also, like, there's wisdom. If you don't know, you don't have proof yet, just keep opening, asking the question, calling in to your world, your truth, your knowledge, that revelation of knowing. So, and always know, the truth always does get revealed. It really does. There's, people always think that they have affairs and they're going to be kept secret. It doesn't align with, it's deceitful. And so that's a vibration that the universe loves exposing. So keep the faith. Let's see, it says, all the information has yet to be revealed, and it won't come by force, nor by overthinking and overanalyzing. Athena offers you to the alignment task of releasing any projected story or expectations and accepting that you don't have all the facts needed to make an informed choice. Ask for clarity. Remain open and receptive. then wait for the will of the divine to respond. This is the correct and most beneficial strategy now, and the goddess Athena is ever present to assist. So lean upon that. Be okay with the unknown for a minute. I know it's uncomfortable, but keep that faith. Let's read Liezi of Revelation, and she's in 28. It says, there are moments when synchronicity brings all the elements together for a flash of insight to raise up in you in a glorious epiphany. Whatever was not clear becomes crystalline in an instant. It's as if you are able to simultaneously perceive every facet in a diamond. You know without a doubt that you are on the right track as deep understanding sinks into your very soul. In this moment, change and transformation takes place, and a transcendent moment is offered to you as an extraordinary gift. So see, it's all going to come to light, all of it. So, and what you may, except for, I'm always going to put that out there, you may not get the why, but you'll get the how-tos, or what happened. Now is one of those times. The Chinese goddess Liezi, mother of lightning, brings revelations into your life with a flash. She gifts you as this is a result of all the hard work you have put into dismantling your old self and making space for who you want to become. This is a very auspicious times. So, same thing. Like, this relationship isn't what you want, but it's shaping you into who you want to be. Because that's what the universe does. The universe is always saying yes to us. And is this what you want? Is this what you're creating? And we have choice. And so even though this is very painful to those that this is what this resonates with, it has purpose. And one day you will see that. Remember to love who you are is to also love your journey. I can't love who I am if I haven't learned to love all of my stories, change them, reinvent myself, grow from them, and see how that they have molded and shaped me into who I am today. And that's why there's also no forgiveness, because it just is. For my stories, for my history, everyone has been in partnership with me to mold me for who I am today. And I promise you that that is the same for you. And when true healing happens when there isn't even any forgiveness for it. And yes, that's a step, but it's to have true peace into every piece that everyone has played into your life to show you who you are and who you are not. And by finding out what love is, we must see what love isn't. And so the true message here, to get that beautiful, you're gonna get it. It's there. That we must do the work, and sometimes it's getting out of the muck. It's getting out of where we're at and doing something different. But we've got to do the healing, or we do get the same message over and the same lesson over and over until we get the message, until we've learned the lesson. And if we get it again, it's not a sign of failure. It's a sign of where we are and what gets to change. And if we aren't, and it is a message, if we're not doing it different, then we can't really expect a different result. So my encouragement for you today is definitely to push on, stay strong, especially going through this. This has been some of my darkest times in my life, is infidelity, and it is very transformative, even though it is just gut-wrenching. So whoever needed this message today, lots of love and strength to you to persevere through that hard time. And remember, this was a message to me that I got that was very interesting. when masculine energy seeks out other feminine energy, and that can be, it is really, and let me see how to word this that explains and teaches this well. When I have had partners seek out other feminine, it isn't a reflection on me. It is a reflection of what that man is seeking in the feminine energy that he wants to develop. And usually, because it's also dishonesty, it is a reflection of showing where they're at with the honesty with themselves. And that's theirs to heal, that's theirs to learn. And the wounded masculine it is toxic. It is something that is very hard to be involved with in a situation of romance. Especially as a woman, I had felt that, there was something in me I was lacking. I reverted it to me. There was something in me that I wasn't enough of. And so that was also my beautiful reflection within me, to look at my life and see what part of my belief system, or who I believed, what black magic I tapped into of believing that I wasn't enough. And so that's a journey that I feel everybody kind of goes through with infidelity. That's why it's so gut-wrenching, is because we go, I failed in some way. I wasn't enough. And so I'm telling you, you are enough. It has everything to do with their healing and what energies they get to balance, and if that's a choice they ever make. So stand for yourself, because no is not only a complete sentence, but to not have boundaries, you can't have love without boundaries. So if something has happened and you want to do the work. If there's anything that I can recommend, is probably therapy. Therapy, personal development, go and heal those wounds, because if we don't, we drag them into the next relationship. And those fears, like that projection that, I was cheated on, and now are you going to cheat on me? If we don't heal that, we're going to project that and perhaps call it into our life, because you're that powerful. And I know that can, nobody wants to hear what, but it's true. And so if we push our partners to always giving them that distrust, then people, where we hold them also, they show up. So keep that in mind. Go within yourself. There's a lot of information here today. And of course, if you have any questions, put them down. And if this was for you, please just know you are loved. Keep being very, very loving towards yourself, and you'll get secure in your world. So I hope that this message serves someone that is out there needing a message, shine some light. If you're not going through infidelity, but you're going through some inner work stuff, I encourage you, keep doing it. We're all just here polishing our mirror and working on our own selves. So I wish you the best. If you enjoyed today, please like, subscribe, share with another beautiful soul that is wanting to tap into their feminine goddess energy and be that light for our world. So I will see you tomorrow. Have a great one.